class group, and we have Clifford here, one of the regular people. Okay, we've got three good rebel people here, some of the best, David Menzies, Robert Freishek, and at first it was Sarah Stock-Ashworth, come down here for herself. People rebel does very good work. And we've got this, we're out here and they're out here. Two of them are in there, deal with the main trial, the VIPs and what's going on, and then the other ones are out here, and we got a lot of other independent media interviewing the regular people that some people like that much of the media ignores. And here's a regular person, Clifford. Okay, we're going to talk to Clifford what he thinks about the situation. What do you think about the situation going on today, Clifford?
Well, I'm deeply disturbed that citizens in Canada can be persecuted in their own country because of their beliefs, their political beliefs, and especially anybody that disagrees with this present government finds it very difficult to exist in this country, and often they find themselves in court for extended periods of time at their own expense, mainly, and they suffer the consequences of believing things that are benign but are against and used to be absolutely normal to believe in this country, and now they're considered radical when I believe the actual government is radical.
Do you ever think about why this is a result, how this happened? Like if we had our rights, like Ezra, I was talking to Ezra, they said that we don't have the same vigorous rights that the French and Americans had. If we had those unalienable rights and we could vote for the Senate and our lower court judges and stuff like that, this wouldn't even happen. There wouldn't even been needed a convoy or an emergency act. You know, it stands for globalism and people pushing. You agree with that?
Yes, I do. I believe this is like selective law enforcement. See, they're applying certain laws to people that normally they wouldn't apply them to, and this is selectively political persecution.
Exactly.
That's why it's taking so long. It endures forever and ever and ever, and the crime is in the punishment is in the process, and the crime is minimal if it even exists.
When that crazy leftist interrupted Rebel, then Ezra that day, he was trying to say something that all this, why they keep postponing this trial, because they try other people and find them guilty, and they can use that as case law precedent, because this trial is high tenure. And this trial is just like you said, it's a mischief trial. No mischief trial in Canadian history. Even the Louis out to try and overthrow the government trial wasn't this long. They have to get their pound of flesh with this. Just like they're upping the charges on these. The jury found the Coates people not guilty. You know, the Crown give them half a decision, at their whim to make it look like a right of, like they won some kind of right or something. But it's not what it should be in Canada, and nobody should get tried for mischief. Mischief could be anything from spitting on the sidewalk to going over there and lowering the flag, or writing graffiti. It's not, or stealing a candy bar and saying, ha ha ha, that's two crimes there. But still, it could be anything. And they're blowing this way out of trial, and the Canadians see what can happen to them. And it's also to scare the people. Don't do anything like that, or we're going to come after you. It's just not right what's happening in Canada. I'm half American, half Canadian, and I see it from both sides. Like Andrew Scheer, he's the same way. I see from both aspects of it. But things need to change in Canada. Do you know about the big constitutional referendum push that the National Citizens Inquiry, Christine McPherson is pushing, and Andy Lee and the Arabic guy with the million-person march? Did you participate in that march?
Yes, I did. I participated in these marches because I think our children are important. And it is real overreach when the state gets so involved that they even teach children reprehensible things in school without consulting their parents, and intervene biologically and chemically, and even with surgery to alter a child permanently. I think this is something that we've never seen before, and of course, I'm going to protest that.
Okay, a lot of people show up out of force of habit because they met friends during the convoy. A lot of people's trying to relive the convoy all the time. They come, it's like going to NA or Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. You go see your friends, it becomes a routine. And that's why they come. I'm sure they have it in their heart to protest and everything, which is good. And it's good that they show their determination to keep their word, that don't give up, and to come every day. It's been almost 1,000 days, and I remember when you were at the convoy. I've seen you a lot. You're very vocal on some things. A lot of people don't want to deal deal with you. But we always talk to everybody, you know, it's good to hear every Canadian's opinion, you know. A lot of people are scared to get in front of a camera and say something because they're going to be hit by it. I appreciate your courage, Clifford. Thank you for showing up. And you're a very religious guy, too. Well, you believe, you're a big believer, and, you know, this isn't right. They try and destroy the church. Everything comes right out of mouths who have read textbook, you know, Clifford. And it's, you know, they've been teaching people for generations. And Trudeau was as a result of that educational system. And then with each successive generation, it gets worse and worse and worse. The original ideas get absorbed, and this new law was put. And the country has no sovereignty. They don't want you to own anything. They don't want you to have any say. You know, it just be a little servant. And it's wrong.
Just to add, you know, they burned over 40 churches in Canada, and Trudeau's
Well, they don't care.
Some guys.
People say it's understandable. So the government thinks it's understandable to burn over 40 churches and to do all these things to Christianity.
Christianity is one of the things that like Napoleon when he first got in power over the leftists of his time. The first thing he did, they took away all the powers and lands of the church. First thing Napoleon did was give it back to him, because he knew it made the nation strong. That's why Donald Trump, you know, I don't know if Napoleon or Trump's mostly about Christian, but they see the value it is, the moral value to the society. And, you know, well, like over in Quebec, the curates used to run the whole property, and that isn't happening anymore because they had to destroy the church to give the government all power to the church. And it's been an ongoing thing for generations. It's like ridiculous.
And they also destroyed the family in Quebec too, and destroyed the culture by eliminating.
You ever walk down the Quebec Street, look in the living room window, there's a big crucifix hanging there all the time, so they're hedging their
I'm
bets.
going in after the smoke.
Okay, thank you. All right, I had to ask a person from the biker church to help me do the camp work because my campman Chad is off dead time someplace or whatever he's doing. So this gentleman here, what's your name? Aaron, he's he's one of the security people from Bikers Church and one of the big helpers there. He always helps people there. He's helped me with the camera work today. I don't have a regular camera person. But anyways, I'm glad to see Rebel here. I'm glad to see people outside. You're here. You don't feel like going inside. You're here just you talking to everybody too and showing everybody what's out.
I think somebody's going to stand out here with a sign.
Yeah.
And this is a vacant job that I took over. I think it's relevant. I travel.
So you're Howard's helper?
I mean,
You're in a roundabout way Howard's helper than Science and Times Howard.
I know Howard very well, and I figure I can read about it because a lot of people are in there documenting right now.
Okay, I'm going to let you go
this
because
job.
my camera.
Hi, I'm Amy WDBG TV. Please subscribe and hit my notification bell.